Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of Life at the Lockup, Love at the Lockup, Season 3, Episode 22. Big Daddy's back. Okay, let's jump right into it because I'm not going to make this so super long. Before I start, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. Tell me how you feel about the review. And also, join the family. Let me know you stopped by and everything. I always welcome new people and everything. And put in the comment section. Let it go. Let's have a conversation. All right. Let's jump right into Andrea Lamar. I'm really not going into full details about every storyline that happened and not details of scene by scene. I'm just going to talk about overview about this thing because I'm getting a lot annoyed with a lot of these couples. So let's jump right into it. Andrea Lamar. Okay, so they sat down. Andrea cooked and everything, and Andre asked Priscilla what happened at the beach. Now Priscilla almost slipped up and told her mother exactly what happened, but they covered it up. So, and then the same thing they talk about Tennyson, about the missionary mission that he had to go to. And he's really not trying to hear it. He's really not trying to do it. He's 18 years old. He could make his own decisions. I don't know why Andrea think like she could just tell him what she do. He's 18. He could decide when he want to go or not and everything. But she's so smothering him. They said let that boy breathe. Like he has time. He say he not gonna want you in his life, but he gotta make him room to make his own decisions and do things and everything. And he not even up. He not even sure he wants to do the mission. So let him breathe and let him be himself and let him make his own decisions. It's like, gosh, he's 18 years old. You can't smother him and be there all 24/7. He had to go up and be an adult. Okay? So they all was like getting up on Andrea. She said, I'm not gonna y'all all getting up on me and everything. We need to have a family therapy session. And I said, yes, need to, whatever. So she had this bright idea to have them do a donation lemonade donation stand, and whatever money they make, they go donate to the local community or stuff. During that time, Priscilla was working on her family tree, and she told and she confessed to her siblings, her brother and sister, Tennyson and Nyla, that she met her other sister with her daddy's side. And they was like, okay, cool, we're not gonna tell mommy, and I don't know why it would be a big deal. I don't know why you'd be upset, why you be so scared to tell us. I'm not gonna say anything. They gonna have their sister back. But also the little reason why Tennyson didn't want to go to missionary because he don't know he not comfortable leaving his little sister Priscilla with his mom and Lamar always arguing and how she growing up when he'd be away for these 2 years and he's so worried about her. So he don't want her to grow up in the environment when he's not around. So that's why he's hesitant in going. So they would say cool, and then Priscilla told him that her daddy Lamar told her that to pick your promise that she won't say anything. And I was like, Tennessee was right. He said, I don't know why he will do anything. I think Nyland said that. One of those two said it. He said, I don't know why he will make her do that to a child and tell him not to say anything. It caused tension, and she a little girl. She ain't supposed to have that secret. And now Lamar said she almost slipped over the secret and everything, but Andre gonna trying to stop me to see my child. I don't care what she said. I want to see my child. So that's the great case. Why are you having a hard time and say anything? Tell Andrea to sit down. I want to see my child. If you don't like it, you can walk out the door. That's point pay period. That's your child for life. Andrea can come and go. You can find another Andrea. You can find another woman. But your daughter is for life. You created her. So, and then the fact that you haven't been there for a long time, so you got to build that memory. So I don't know why Andrea is so freaking hesitant and don't want you to have the interaction with your daughter. And you want to be a buck up confessional? No, buck up when you confront her. Tell her, I went to see my daughter. I don't know why I need to lie for. If that's the case, you don't have to lie. Speak up. That's annoying. Like, come on now. Don't put your woman before your child. I don't care. Don't put nobody in front of your children at all. Okay, so that's that. We'll see how that goes. But I really not care for Andrea at all to have her do all this and trying to hide Shantae from the family. That's not good. So, and then Lamar, I don't like him putting his daughter Priscilla in that position to lie and cover up. No, she can't do that. She can't do that. You need to man up and be a man about it and confront your Andrea and tell her that you want to see your daughter. And point blank, period. No explanation. She don't like it, she can walk out the door. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, Scott and Lindsay. I don't really care about Lindsay. Lindsay's upset that Scott is going through her stuff, snooping around her stuff, finding things that she put up on herself. She put that quote in the book, and saying that how she wanted. Yes, she wanna go after Scott for his money. She thinks Scott was a billionaire and all that stuff, so she was after his money. It wasn't about no love. She didn't love him. She was after his money. Who could take care of? Your girlfriend told you. Tara Bell ratted you out saying that, oh, Lindsay always go after the people that she could afford her lifestyle, and then when they can't, she would move on to the next. And it seemed like that's what's going to be happening right now. Or Scott will kick her out. Whatever happened, I heard that she went back to jail, so we don't know what the outcome of that is. But now she's finding that she's snooping. She's snooping around. It's like he had a lot of delinquency bills. She found out the house. She thought he bought the house, but he actually rented the house. Whatever. And then she found her own phone of him doing past text messages with escorts and prostitutes. Prostitutes. What's Angela? Yeah, doing all that. So I was like, okay, that was around he was in prison. So he doing him. It is what it is. Yes, he got secrets. You got secrets. Oh yeah, you was lying to him all this time. And now she realizes like he might be broke. This is that going on. You got me thinking. And now you telling me lies. It got me thinking one thing, and now what's up? But you didn't tell me that you got a whole girlfriend. You didn't tell me that you weren't trying to move Tara Bell next door so you could get your kitty munched on or whatever you want to do. All that stuff. You all actually acted his money because you so upset about everything. So if he's lying about how much money he's making and stuff like that, that was on him. But don't get upset that he lied to you when you lying to him as well. So it's like how you lying and you get very upset that he's lying too. Whether if he's lying or not. You find all this stuff, and I don't know why he got all that evidence in his office. Like she can't snoop around and find it while you out at work, whatever he's doing. So now she's upset. She told her mother, and she want to know what's going on. Why hide this information? What's going on? All his old phone, yada yada yada. Lindsay's upset. Now she's worried about her and Miley Grace in the house. I said okay, and then she also found out he got cameras in the house. I said, oh well. If you got a house, you should have cameras in your house. Nobody should get a house without no cameras. You need to install cameras. It's part of possession. You own that stuff. Well, he rented. Doesn't matter. It's still a house. Okay. Move on. John, Lacy, and Shane. Shane is at work. He's getting money for this household. The kids and Duckface Lacy is fixing up the freaking table, and she's getting stuff ready. Yada yada yada. Meanwhile, John, he just got out after 10 months in jail, and he got out. He's gonna stay with his friend Joe at his house. He pulled out of his house until he get his stuff back on his foot, get back on his feet, and he just want to have closure. He said he's done with Lacey. I don't know why she would did this to him. She got me thinking that we gonna be together because remember last thing, him and Duckface Lacy did Shane dirty and kicked him out the house and all that stuff. Got him doing all that stuff, and like for a year, something they was good. Then all of a sudden they went to a strip club. She got upset that he was talking to one of the strippers. So you went to the strip club with him. So if you don't go somewhere with your partner, if you gonna get upset in how they act. If you don't want them to talk to anybody right in front of your presence, do not go with them. That's why That's why sometimes couples do not go out to places like clubs or strip clubs together. The boys go with the boys, the girls go with the girls, and as long as you don't do anything to jeopardize your relationship, it's all fair game. They don't let you know everything. That's why you don't do things together most of the time, especially those high stake places, because somebody will get upset. And she got upset, so they had an argument. He left her, and then she called the cops. And now he's in jail. And he went to 10 months. Now he want to know if she called the cops or Shane called the cops. But I say y'all kicked Shane out. He wasn't thinking about y'all or herself. So he want to know if she called the cops, and it would be questionable. And if she did, that I'll be totally done. All this episode he was talking about Duckface Lacy. He was talking about her. He said he just wanted to get closure. He wanted to know. He gonna try to move on. He not focusing on her. He checking her Instagram. He seen that she's still with Shane. She is still with Shane, and he's still clowning Shane. I said, stop it. You 30-something years old, clowning this 20-something year old boy. Why are you so threatened? You're not a bad looking guy. Go find somebody else. Like really. I don't know why everybody's jumping on hoops with this freaking duck face girl like this. No. So Shane is so happy. And Joe was like, just let it go. Don't try to, because every time he do something with Lacey, going back. That's like stop. Just go away, John. It's like annoying. So Shane came, and they got the letter from the doctor to say it was the sex of the baby, but he don't want to find out right then and there. Because she said, let's open it right now, let's find out. He said he wanted to make it big. This is his first and everything, happy. He was talking, he was all excited. He said if it's a boy, he want to do this, he want to do that, he want to do this, he want to do that. If it's a girl, he don't know a lot about stuff. Y'all do all this stuff. And the meanwhile, he was talking, and Duckface Lacy just watching, looking at her. I said, I don't know what's in her mind. Like, she's not saying anything. If she's happy he's saying all that stuff, or she's scared he's saying all that stuff, like, what is it? Or she just was just staring and watching him talk. Because it seemed like her mind was wasting something else. Because Shane is, Duckface Lacy loves drama. So if she just get too complaints to her, she will step out and do something. I don't know. Somewhere in the future, I think that Duckface Lacy and John gonna meet up somewhere and they gonna gonna hurt feelings, and she gonna go back to the cycle. But she's pregnant now, so she can't do too much. And I don't know. He's claimed that he's so done with Duckface Lacy, but he's not really done with her like that. As he's so pressed and seeing what's going on, why? It is what it is. But Shane is happy that's gonna be his first, and he want all this thing going on, and she just like. Just staring. I seen it there. I said, you should talk, girl. Alright, whatever. Sarah and Challenge Face Michael. Challenge Face came to the house. Remember, Sarah took so long to tell them exactly what's happening. Basically, it's a continuation of the case. They was calling him. He wasn't responding. So they want to make sure he understands. So they're going to give him another chance. So I guess they're going to continue to another day. I said, come on, stop giving him chances. But it is what it is. And so come out. So Malcom was like, what's his stance in this relationship? What is going on? And she says, God damn it, me, it's a lot going on. I can't control how he handles. I can't control how he acts. He's the father of the kids. Yes, he's the father of the kids, but he's not showing anything. You're not comfortable taking the kids anywhere. He does this. He missed the court date. He don't really care about the kids that much. He just care enough to get you in the corner and just toy with you. Because if it's really about the kids, he wouldn't have missed that court date. Especially about the custody. If he was so hell-bent on that, he wouldn't have missed it. And he trying to say, oh, well, having that girl in my house was not the cause of me missing. No, it is. You was drinking, you was having sex, staying up all night, and then you think about the court date. And then you say you slip past your alarm. I mean, it happens. That's only happens when you go deep sleep and you miss, if you can go sleep later than you're supposed to be. And you so the deep sleep in the slumber, you can't hear anything. So, at the house, talking back and forth. They were trying to talk. She's getting upset because he was trying to cut her off or stuff. And not too much. And she just getting upset. She said, if you ain't going to listen to me, we don't got nothing to say because you missed the court date. You was all this battle, all that. I said, girl, you doing all that. But you still holding on to something with her. And Michael's right. He said, Sarah will leave any man she's with if I press the issue. And I see and start to see that. She is really jumping the hoops and have the whole emotions for this guy, and it's like, why are you so hell-bent to make it so work with Challenge Face? If he can't get it done and he can't get it right, he got nothing going on for him, leave. You got a good guy like Malcom next to you, and you gonna lose it, and you gonna crazy. And then Challenge Face Michael said, oh, Malcom is below me, he's not next to my level. He said, I said Michael is way better than you. Challenge Face, look better, sounds better, everything. Actually could be a good guy. But no, Malcom, if I was you, I would just leave the situation because Sarah's like she's getting upset. She said, I cater to your needs and everything, and I can't all that, I can't help it. No, set boundaries. Be done with him. Because if it was truly about the kids, you'd be done with him. You don't need to have him going in your life like that. Be done with it. Period. If you can't be done with him, leave Michael alone. And Malcom, you leave out the situation until she's fully done with Michael, because she's not done with him at all. She always finds her way to have excuses, get so upset that when he does and you can't do this. I said, girl, you doing this circle dance continuously. When it going to end? When you go break it? When you going to cut it off? It's like, this is enough. Whatever. You want him back so bad, hop on it. You did it before. Whatever. You seem like, come on, whatever. Brittany Marcelino. All I gotta say, I'm here with Marcelino. He said, listen, it's so much you could take chances for someone. You could so much you could give your emotional baggage towards someone, the emotional support. But if they could keep taking it and keep taking it and keep taking your emotional discharge, then how much can you give? You gonna deplete yourself. You gonna bank out. You gonna have nothing left to give. So if they're not willing to help themselves, you can do no much you could want to help that person. But if they're not willing to help themselves, it is. He said his mom was addiction and everything, and she loved him enough to stop because he gave her a boundary. He let it on. And listen, I want to support you, but if you're not gonna stop and do what you gotta do, we gonna end. We're not gonna maybe see each other. I'm not gonna be there for you like that. And but Brody said your mother love you enough to stop. But I said your mother don't love you enough to stop herself either. And that shows you that she don't really care. She wants you to help out. I want you to help out to waste your time. You got your own family. You got your own kids to raise up. You want your kids saying, oh, mommy was not there. Mommy's not concerned about me. She was all concerned about grandma. And she wasn't there. No, you don't want them to say that. So worry about your kids. But Marcelino was right. Worry about your kids. You got your own family. And she's there, she's there. If she's not willing to work out, not willing to work out. What about if you do be there, giving all these chances, and she's not doing it? So what? You gonna keep giving. When you gonna cut off? When you gonna set the boundaries? It gotta be boundaries set. I'm with him on that. I'm with him on that. He gotta protect his family, and he can't let his wife be so consumed about her mother. Yes, she loves her mother. She wanna be there for her mother, but her mother is no one that could take care of herself. It starts from her. If she's not willing to move on from herself and help herself, then you can't do nothing about it. You can't. You can't at all. There's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, it's nothing you can do. I like Amber. This thing with Amber, Puppy's getting out Friday. They thought she was supposed to get out next month, but no, it got pushed up. She's getting out Friday. They happy. They told the mom she's happy because she was waiting for Puppy for 6 years. She said when she got out before, then it was only 2 weeks. She went back in there, all that stuff. So was she worried about her daughter coming out? And then Amber is not doing what she wants, and y'all jump into relationships, and she get frustrated, and she was taken out of her hands, and they go right back to jail, and everything. It seems like her mom, Monica, is like with the ish, like she act like she's still with it, like she want to do this get rich schemes kind of things. It's like you can see her smirk on her face and all that stuff. When she was talking about how Vincent, how she couldn't work it out with Vincent, all that stuff, yada yada yada. But we'll see when Puppy get out, because she talk about Puppy so much, and I never seen who Puppy. I mean, we see pictures, but I guess we'll see how Puppy acts and when she gets out. But that was my life at the lockup, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace.